Yes. Omo Naija, no grief for anyone. No grief for anyone. What a game of football this is. What a pure, professional, fantastic, beautiful game of football this is. Nigeria have qualified to the finals of the African Cup of Nations 2023. Look, I'm telling you, Nigeria are going to win this trophy. Yes, they'll win their fourth African trophy, African Cup of Nations trophy, and it is very clear. Now, this is a game that could have slipped from Nigeria, easily could have slipped, and a lot of instances showed that indeed this is a game that could have slipped from Nigeria, but it didn't. We are going to explain to you. We are going to bring you the tactical breakdown, the analysis of the whole game, how Nigeria arrived at the finals of the AFCON. In fact, how they were able to keep their cool, get a 1-1 draw during the 90 minutes, and then also ensure that they qualify with penalties to the finals of the competition. We are going to bring you the brilliant and fantastic analysis. We will also bring you some videos, then things, some pictures, everything from Ivory Coast. Yes, so don't worry, stick and stay with us. All right, so this is a game that was a game of two halves. Okay, so in the first half, South Africa should have finished the game because they were tactically disciplined. They were so much into the game that they had all the clear chances, not necessarily the clear chances, but they had the open play chances. Okay, the chances to that easily could have been scored. Okay, the likes of Pesitao and Evidence Makopa actually not taking the advantage of those chances. But look, South Africa actually went into this game with a 5-back. Look, if you look at their first preliminary starting 11, you see that, oh, it's a 4-back. But no, it was actually a 5-back formation that the South Africans were playing in the first half. And in the first embers of the game, the early minutes of the game, they allowed Nigeria to play their game, allowed Nigeria to show their intentions for the game. And after some 15 minutes, South Africa then knew the Nigerian intention, decided to be very resolute at the back. And I told you in my pre-game that Nigeria are obviously going to use wingers to create chances. The Nigerian midfield do not create any chances. They create chances from the wings. So South Africa said, look, let's go with a 5-back formation. Always double up on the Nigerian wingers so that Nigeria will be ineffective to create chances. And indeed, in the first half, they were absolutely ineffective to create chances. And it was clear. So in the first half, the whole of the Nigerian team, none of the players actually was able to gel or was a very good one, except for the goalkeeper, Stanley Nwabali. And look, whatever happens in the final, I think that Stanley Nwabali is the goalkeeper of the tournament. It's clear. And in fact, his penalties he saved, that is what ensured that Nigeria will go to the finals of this competition. During the game, he was very much instrumental for Nigeria, especially in the first half of the game. So the Nigerian team there, they are very resolute in defending, but when it comes to the creativity, it is just from their wings. And without their wingers, they have nothing to do in terms of creativity. And that's the reason why people were talking about Osimhen, because there was no creativity. So Osimhen couldn't have seen the ball. Ademola Lookman couldn't have seen much of the ball. And so during the first half, they were just passengers in the game. That was just the situation. So South Africa's tactician, Hugo Bruce, was so disciplined, and I don't know how to. He's just a tactical man. And he was able to deploy the men to stop the attack of Nigeria, and they did it to perfection. But their deficiency in the first half was that they couldn't take advantage of the few chances they created, because now they knew that if they have to possess the ball to attack South Africa, to attack Nigeria will break them down and will not be able to attack. So what did they do? They resorted to long balls. They decided to do long balls. And the long balls, they used Pesitao as the forward line to take the long balls, stand on it, and try to create chances. But Pesitao couldn't really create any deadly chance or goal scoring opportunity from that. And one of their players who really disappointed was Evidence Makopa during the game, and even his penalty. I don't know, throughout the 90 minutes, I don't know why he actually finished the game. He shouldn't have finished the game. Evidence Makopa, you were not evident in the game enough. So in the first half, South Africa, I'm sure they will be angry at themselves for not taking the lead, and they came to the second half. And what a second half Nigeria was able to do. Now Nigeria came in with a different system. They said, look, let's come into the second half, attack South Africa. Let's not wait for South Africa to have one or two touches at at the back, okay, before they will send long balls. Let's press them, high pressing, so that we will take the balls from their defense or midfield, and then we will attack from there. If we are able to get the ball from the midfield or defense, we are closer to the 18-yard box of the opponent or South Africans, so we will just attack. So Nigeria came in with that, with high pressing, and that really they couldn't deal with it. South Africa couldn't deal with it. Victor Osimhen, as a key and a player of class, he got a penalty for Nigeria, which was brilliantly converted by William Trust Ekong. Yes, in that particular order. So Nigeria came into the second half with a very, very good tactics or game plan, and they went through the second half with that game plan. But then they also got a penalty from that side, and it was a 1-1 draw in the 90 minutes, and then the game went to extra time. So look, I'm telling you, it was 2 games of 90 minutes. Two sides of 90 minutes doing very, very, very well in terms of tactics and game plan. The 2 coaches did very, very well, and Nigeria came on top after all of that. But look, I'm telling you, the coach of Nigeria is a pure tactician, because he had to react from the first half, and he did it in a grand style, and that's the reason why they got a very good second half. They could have won 2-0 in the second half, but then the penalty, it was a penalty, and so the game has to be drawn back, because Victor Osimhen was up by 2-0, but then it wasn't a goal because of that. So that is the situation there. In the extra time there, both of the sides wanted to wipe away time, especially South Africa. They trusted their goalkeeper so much that they wanted to wipe away time and get to the penalties, so that their goalkeeper would do something for them. But when the game reached penalties, I actually said that, look, this is a South African team, irrespective of the wonders their goalkeeper did in the game versus Cape Verde, they couldn't score more of their penalties. They couldn't. They scored just 2 of their penalties and missed the lot. So I was saying that, look, can they score more even if their goalkeeper is able to save some of the balls? Would they be able to score more? And they couldn't. They just couldn't score. Evidence Bakopa again, and their trusted man, Mokoena, even couldn't score from the first penalty, and I'm sure that is what actually didn't give them the nod. And that is, and you see, let's have a very big, huge thumbs up to Stanley Nwabali. I cannot finish this video without giving a thumbs up to Stan. He's the best player of the game for me. He changed the game, and he ensured that Nigeria qualified to the finals of the competition. But for Stanley Nwabali, you see, in my preview of the game, I asked that who is going to help his team to qualify to the final. Is it going to be Stanley Nwabali or Ronwen Williams? And people were saying that, oh, it is obviously Williams. And I get it, because Williams is Mamelodi Sundowns, Nwabali is Chippa United. But in this tournament, Nwabali has shown that he's a very, very good and quality goalkeeper. And I have no doubt that he's actually going to go to some of these big clubs in Europe after the tournament. So it was just a very good penalty kicks taken by Nigerian team. All the players, they haven't scored more than 2 goals in this particular competition. They've not done that. So it's either they are scoring 1 or 2, and then they will defend and you will not score. But this South African team is a team I suspect that they will score. And I suspect that they will keep their back very, very resolute with the help of Ronwen Williams, the goalkeeper of the side. So I think Nigeria will score, South Africa will score. The game will end in a 1-1. It will go to semi-finals. It will go to extra time, and then there will be no goals. It will go to the penalties, and then the winner will be determined there. But the winner of the penalties there, I really don't know. But as I sit here now, I am supporting Nigeria for this particular one. But what Ron really very well, except for Ola Aina, who ballooned the ball over the bar. But then the rest there, that was purely intelligent penalty takers. Ronwen Williams couldn't save even one. So it tells you of the quality of this Nigerian team. Look, they are winning the African Cup of Nations. Let me know your thoughts, comments, views, opinions in the comment section of this video. Like this video, hit the notification bell, and select or leave your thoughts and comments below in the comment section if you have any. It's always a great pleasure to have you join us. Thank you very much for staying. Bye bye.